You know, sweetheart, just because we think we're right doesn't mean we always are. Life has a way of proving us wrong, often in the most unexpected ways. Many times, we make decisions without understanding the whole picture, without considering all the factors involved. It's only later, when the truth reveals itself, that we realize our mistakes. And by then, it's often too late to change what's already done. That's why it's so important never to make hasty decisions or act out of anger. Decisions made in anger almost always lead to regret because our judgment is clouded, and we fail to think rationally. I've learned this the hard way, through countless experiences that I wish I could undo. In the past, I made many mistakes because I acted impulsively, driven by emotions like anger and frustration. I wasn't the kind of person to pause, think, and reflect before reacting. I'd jump to conclusions and make decisions in the heat of the moment. But as they say, experience is the best teacher, and I've had plenty of experiences that taught me painful but valuable lessons. Over time, I've worked hard to change, to practice patience and self-control. It hasn't been easy, but I've improved a lot. Even now, when I sit and think about my past actions, I feel a deep sense of regret. Some memories still sting, reminding me of the harm I caused, not just to myself but to others around me. That's why I try to share what I've learned with others. If I can help someone avoid the mistakes I've made, I feel like I'm doing something meaningful. I've been impulsive, stubborn, and even a bit arrogant at times. I used to make plans without much thought, as though everything would just fall into place. I rarely listened to advice from others because I believed I knew what I was doing. Looking back, I realize how wrong I was. I didn't know what I was doing at all. I was too young, too naive, and too caught up in my own world to understand what was right or wrong. At that time, I genuinely believed I was right and that the whole world was wrong. My arrogance blinded me to the wisdom others tried to offer, and I didn't pay heed to anyone else's perspective. But life has a way of humbling you. Whether you want to or not, you learn lessons that shape you into a better person. I've learned that being wrong is not a failure, it's a part of growing and becoming wiser. I'm grateful that life taught me these lessons early. Many people go through their entire lives repeating the same mistakes because they never take the time to reflect and learn. I consider myself lucky that I was able to recognize my flaws and work on them while I was still young. I know that sometimes when I share these thoughts, I might come across as preachy, and I don't want to bore or irritate you. I just feel this strong urge to share my experiences, hoping they might help you or someone else avoid the same pitfalls. But don't worry, I'm not always like this. I do have my serious moments, but for the most part, I'm a fun-loving person. I like to think I have a good balance of maturity and a touch of naivety. I guess it's just the way I was made. God gave me this unique blend of qualities, and I embrace them wholeheartedly. One thing I've learned over time is the importance of communication. If I ever get too serious or lost in my thoughts, I want you to let me know. Sometimes, I get so caught up in what I'm saying that I don't realize if the other person is truly interested or just politely listening. If that ever happens, don't hesitate to tell me. I'll gladly change the topic because I value our conversations and want them to be meaningful for both of us. At the end of the day, everything I share with you comes from a place of love and care. I want the best for you, and every piece of wisdom I've gained is for your benefit too. I've made mistakes, I've learned from them, and I've grown. And I hope that by sharing these lessons, I can help you navigate life a little more smoothly. I love you very much, and everything I do, every story I tell, and every lesson I pass on is for you. You are such an important part of my life, and I'll always try my best to guide and support you in any way I can. My love, There is nothing in this world that can make me forget about you or love you any less. You are my everything, the one who has taught me the true meaning of love and has shown me what it feels like to be deeply connected with someone. My heart will forever hold you on the pedestal it does now, and nothing will ever change that. You are an extraordinary human being, someone so kind, beautiful, and deserving of all the love and care this world can offer. Every day, I feel an overwhelming sense of gratitude for being given the chance to love you with every fiber of my being. You never have to worry about being left behind, my dearest, because you will always walk side by side with me. We are not just two people bound by affection, we are two souls that have become one, inseparable by the laws of this world. No force could ever drive us apart because our connection runs deeper than anything else in this life. You are incredibly special to me, and no one, no matter how hard they try, could ever change this truth. You are my first love, my one and only, and my heart beats wildly for you. There is no one in this world who could even come close to what you mean to me. I love you today, and I know, without a shred of doubt, that I will love you every tomorrow for as long as I live. Meeting you was the greatest blessing of my life. Finding my soulmate in this vast world was nothing short of a miracle, and from the moment I fell in love with you, my life transformed in ways I could never have imagined. I feel so fortunate to know that you love me just as deeply, from the very bottom of your heart. Your love fills my soul with happiness and gives me strength I never knew I had. You are my anchor, the one who keeps me grounded, and yet you are also my wings, lifting me to heights I never dreamed possible. There is no one else in this world who understands me the way you do, and no one who could ever connect with me on the same emotional level. With you by my side, everything seems possible. You bring out the best in me, and I feel like a completely different person when I am with you, a better version of myself. You inspire me, challenge me, and love me in ways that make me feel truly alive. For you, my love, I would do anything. I would cross any boundary, overcome any obstacle, and face any challenge. Please, sweetheart, never underestimate how much you mean to me. You are the most important person in my life, and you matter to me more than my own self. You are my world, my everything, and for you, I would sacrifice anything. The depth of my love for you is beyond what I ever thought I was capable of. Every single day, I find myself falling more and more in love with you. Just when I think my heart is full, you do something to make me love you even more. You are truly my heartbeat, the rhythm of my soul, and the reason behind my every smile. I smile because of you. I laugh because of you. I dream because of you, and I am at peace because of you. You are my greatest strength, my guiding light, and my most cherished treasure. I will never let you go, and I promise to always cherish this deep, unbreakable bond that we share. I want to make you feel like the luckiest person on this planet because, in my eyes, you are the most wonderful person who has ever existed. I love you more than words can ever truly express, but I will spend my life trying to show you just how much you mean to me. You are my joy, my peace, and my purpose. Without you, life would lose its meaning. You are my most prized possession, my biggest blessing, and my endless source of happiness. No matter what challenges life throws our way, I promise to stand by you, to love you, and to support you in every way I can. Together, there is nothing we cannot overcome. I will always be your biggest supporter, your shoulder to lean on, and the person who loves you unconditionally. My love for you is eternal, and it only grows stronger with each passing day. You are the reason I believe in miracles, in fate, and in the power of love. I promise to never let you feel alone, to never let you doubt your worth, and to always remind you just how special you are to me. You are my everything, my one and only, and I will love you fiercely for the rest of my life. Never forget that.